You guys wanted rock? What about double Lycanroc? What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel, and take a look at this layout. Who remembers this layout? Shout out to Integral. Man, I miss Integral, man. Integral, I love the designs and layouts that he does. I miss his Pokemon Duel content. I just miss talking to Integral. I mean, he was a fun dude. We have a gold booster. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. But we have a gold booster. This is the first time I got a gold. Well, the first time I got a gold booster since 2 team match events ago. So hopefully we pull something good here. Hopefully pull an EX or EX that I don't have. But last video, I gave you guys options. I was like, let's talk about Fairy or let's do Rock. You guys said Rock, so we are going to go over the Rock types, the deck that I created, and we're going to open up these boosters. So let's start with this white booster here. Probably nothing. Oh, wow, a rare out of a white booster. I like that. We get the Behem. Is this the start of a good night? Let's see. I'll take that. Let's go to this blue one. Hopefully this blue one gives me an EX, and then the gold one gives me a UX. That would be amazing. Wow, another rare. Okay, we'll take the rare cube. I like that. All right, guys, this is it. That's 3 boosters that are guaranteed to at least get a rare. That's pretty awesome. Come on. Show me rainbow lights. Purple. Rainbow. No, just a rare, and it is a Combuskin. All right, let's go into the decks. Oh, no, we have this. We have this lock booster that we can open up. Maybe we'll get an EX from this one. Wow, all rares. I mean, that's not bad. Lilligant. Okay. Let's go into the decks. Let's talk about the rock figures. Oh, and I wanted to address this real quick. When I made my Dragon deck, didn't have Rayquaza or Mega Ray. When I made my Flying deck, didn't have Rayquaza or Mega Ray. And some of you have been asking me, like, yo, why are you not using Ray? Listen, I'm sure you guys can tell that I absolutely despise Ray and Mega Ray. I don't want to use them. I mean, nothing against people who do use it. I just think it's too easy to use, and I want to use figures that people don't normally use. So that is why I'm not using Ray. I understand the decks would be much better if I was using Ray and Mega Ray. First of all, let's we're gonna go into the figures. Let's talk about the rock figures and what we have for rock. Well, not what we have for rock figures. What I have for rock figures. You guys may have better rock figures than I do. And here's the thing that I noticed about the rock figures. They don't have a good runner. I mean, what runners do we have? We have the Pupitar, and we have the, I don't even know what this thing is called. Rockruff. I knew it was Rockruff. But Rockruff doesn't do anything. Rockruff is a 3MP. It hits for 40, 70 damage. It can't move through figures. It has the ability, the loyalty ability where you can bring it to the bench, and it's kind of like a free scoop up. But if this thing had the beatdown ability where your blues disappeared, it would be pretty good. Actually, it'd be better. I mean, if the purples, because of the meta we're in, if it made your purples disappear, but we already have somebody who can do that. I also forgot to mention that rock decks or rock figures don't have good or true gold attackers or purple attackers. Their attacks are okay, but they could definitely improve. Now, back to the video. So we have the Lycanroc, the Pupitar, and that's it. That's like, look at this selection of rock figures. We are lacking so heavily in rock figures. So what I decided to do here is I thought about everything. I thought about bringing the Nihilego. The only bad thing, well, the bad thing about the Nihilego is if this thing gets KO'd, I can't bring it back. I can't bring it back because I'm not having another Ultra Beast to have Call Signal. The White Tentacles, I mean, it's good if it hits it and it does give him the Symbiont marker, but how likely is that going to be? And because we're in a Z-move meta, I don't even want to say a Z-move meta, it's Z-moves. Like, we have Z-moves. This thing is definitely going to die very quickly. And then the Stun Poison 7p. I just didn't think it'd be beneficial in my deck. So we do have 3 Regirocks, and I thought about using double Regirock, and the reason being is because, well, it came down to double Regirock or double Lycanroc Midnight Form, and we'll talk about why I chose Lycanroc. But Regirock, it's okay. I mean, it hits okay. It hits for 150. It does have the explosion, so people aren't going to be like, they're not going to safely attack into this, but they're not going to necessarily hesitate as much as other figures as well. It does have the Lock on Blue ability, but that doesn't really pertain to anything because we're not in an Ultra Beast meta anymore. And then the Rhyperior 1 MP. I don't do well with 1 MPs, even though I am rocking the Shaman. So the Midnight form, okay, top 3 figures. This is top 3 figures to my likings. Actually, it might be top. Yeah, I would say top 3. Mega Lucario, Zoro, and Lycanroc. And why do I like Lycanroc? Like, Lycanroc does not have a specialty will. In Pokemon Duel, you want to play something that has a specialty will, meaning something that does one primary function, because, like I said, it relies so heavily on RNG, this game does. But Lycanroc doesn't have a specialty will. Lycanroc has a multi-purpose will. I don't know what it is about this will, but that attracts me so much, though. I think it's just the stealth hit. You know what stealth hit can do. It's like, you know, like a hurdle jump. The Aurora pushes them to pushes them one spot away, and then the counter. I did chain this thing. When this thing first came out, I was so excited. I chained it to 10 right away, and I got it to level 10 right away, and I put everything into the counter. And so I'm rocking 2 of them. My other one is level 5, and I put everything into the stealth hit. Like, these are the only win conditions rock decks have. I mean, the Rhyperior is 1, but you would have to have, you know, you would have to rush the goal, pull a Pokemon Switch, but Rock doesn't have a good runner, and the only runner that I'm running is the Shaman, so that's out of the question. This Lycanroc, the midday form, is just not good. The damage is too weak. I mean, it has a decent sized gold, but it's just, I don't know. Just I didn't prefer it. The T-Tar, I thought about running T-Tar and Mega T-Tar, but T-Tar is 1 MP. It's gonna be hard to evolve the Pupitar. It hits weak, dude. It hits Dragon Tail 90 and Earthquake 111. Like, and people aren't gonna be rolling Mist that often. I don't know. It just, with the purple meta, I tested it for a second and I was like, I don't like it. And then Onyx, I tried to make Onyx work again. Okay, I had Onyx before the other Lycanroc. I had Onyx into the Steelix, but the Steelix is just trash because it's 1 MP and because of its pull-in attack. I can use the air balloon and I can move through the board and it's good, but as soon as I attack, the air balloon's gone. I'm on the bench on 1 MP, and the Shaman is usually gone. And the reason why I brought Shaman is I need a runner, 1. I need something that can move through figures, 2. And I need something that can Z-move, 3. So that is why I have the Shaman, and like I said, I have, sorry. I was rocking the Onyx, trying to give it the 1 MP. The plus 1 MP, but we are also rocking the Aggron. Too bad we don't have the Mega Aggron, but this is just primary to stop the rush. Terrakion is actually really good. Terrakion's really good in the early game because most people are running Marshadows. Marshadow's not going to freely take the entry point because this thing has the beatdown ability, makes the blues go away, out damages the Marshadow right away. And if people are rocking the Zoro, this is really good to counter the Zoro as well, because I can hit the Sword of Justice 105. Now, I would rather, like, if I had the Keldeo and Resolute Keldeo, I would definitely rocking that, probably, instead of the Shaman, just a better Mega, and it buffs the Terrakion, but I don't have the Resolute form. So this is the deck. We are rocking the Air Balloon, Rocky Helmet. I thought Rocky Helmet is pretty. Rocky Helmet's not that bad, even outside of, like, Magikarp, Feebas, and Keldeo, because you can eliminate a threat right away. So, like, say my Shaman can get rid of a Mega Ray. So that's why I think it's good. And it's Rocky Helmet. I'm rocking a rock deck. I don't know why. I thought that was kind of funny, but maybe not. So that's that's why we got it. So here's my plates. So I have 3 matches to show you. Sorry for the long ass rant. Let's jump into match number 1. All right, guys, like I said, I am sorry for the long rant. I will leave all of the matches in the description below so you guys can skip that if you... I don't even know why I'm telling you guys because it's just going to happen. So we're going up against Bub, and take a look at Bub. When I saw this deck, I was super excited because I saw the Goodra and the Wobbuffet combo. So I was super excited to see that. This thing I've actually been running into a lot more. I really like it. Like, shout out to SHD for popularizing the Braxton. And then we have the Kangaskhan, Coco, and the best goalie in the game. So my opponent is going to move first, and we are going to bring on the Terrakion right here, and the opponent is going to move forward, and I'm going to attack here, and I'm not going to DC, and I'm going to tell you why. I have very, very good odds at hitting the roll and getting rid of the Tapu Koko or the Marshadow. Now, if I was playing for like a tournament, I would most likely DC, but I'm just playing League. I don't care about my rating. I risk nothing. I mean, yes, I've lost a match because this thing did hit Protect. Is it Protect? I think it's Protect. He did hit Protect on the Mars Shadow, and I lost. But like I said, I don't care about League. It's not good. It's not a tournament. It's nothing like that. So I will do this 90% of the time, unless it's like a tournament, unless something is on the line, and I didn't want to waste a plate. So that's my explanation there. They're going to bring on the Baraxton, and I'm just going to set up the Shuffle Wall just in case he wants to attack me. I don't think he's going to. But then we're going to bring on the Midnight Form, and we bring on the one that has the Stealth hit, all at level 5, just in case the Primal Kyogre wanted to attack me. And it's kind of weird to see the Kyogre like not at the goal. I don't know why the opponent here would use this thing. I mean, Wobbuffet is primarily the goal, but why would you use Wobbuffet as a goal when you're going to use the Goodra? Like, you need to be offensive with the Wobbuffet. And I totally forgot the Coco. He's trying to get the melee with the Wobbuffet, so I totally forgot about that. So they're going to move the Wobbuffet on, and I'm just going to kind of set up my defenses. Kangaskhan, I don't really worry about the Kangaskhan. If he wants to come at me, we can, like I said, the threat. So here I see what my opponent's going to do. I'm just going to kind of rush because I know they're going to try and play the ability. So now I'm going to get, threaten game. Then they're going to cover goal, and now I'm going to take the entry point. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. We're just going to place the Wobbuffet there. And he's going to attack me, and that's debatable in my opinion. And here's why. I win the majority of the roll, or it's a neutral turn because it'll be a double KO. Either he hits double edge and we're both gone, or he gets a Sucker Punch and I damage him. I mean, he did hit the Facade. I guess, I don't know. It's like 1/3 of a chance. So maybe it wasn't that bad of a play there, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't have done it. And then now I bring on my Aggron because Aggron is best in the center area just to disrupt the center. My opponent's going to DC here, and I don't know. I guess against my Mon. I don't know. I really don't know. We're actually going to discuss this. Please let me know in the comments below what your guys' opinions are. I'll give you my opinion right here. So they DC here. They're on my side of the board, and even if they do win the roll, which they did, it doesn't really put them in any like advantageous position, because if he's going to advance, he's going to run into my Delphox. And then again, I mean, you can hit the Flame Kinesis and push me, but I think you had the, I don't know. I think you had the odds, so I would have not DC just to save the DC like in the end game, because even if you did lose that roll, you lose nothing because I'm pinned on this side, and you can just, do you have a Max Revive? You do have a Max Revive. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you just didn't want to burn the Max Revive, save it for the late game, but I don't know. I just don't feel like that DC was 100% necessary, but like I said, let me know in the comments below what you guys think is probably the safer play, but again, even if he did lose it, I don't think it would have mattered that much. So now he's actually going to move forward. He's going to attack here, and yeah, it damages me, and I'm like, oh damn, all right, how are we going to recover from this match? So I'm going to Max Revive here. This was a bad play on my end, well, actually, I wanted to prevent him from, taking the entry point, but then he just surrounds me, and then he's gonna Z move here, and I'm hoping to hit the Brutal Swing, and that doesn't work out. Well, actually, no, the Brutal Swing would have won the game, wouldn't it? I think the Brutal Swing would have won the game. But he outright kills me. So now we have no choice. We have to DC here with our Lycanroc, the Midnight Form. Like I said, my top 3 favorite figures, and it does have to spin before you roll. And if you roll a miss, which has happened once to me, and you roll a miss, nothing happens. But fortunately for us, this thing did roll a miss. I was actually really fearing the Kinesis, the Flame Kinesis, because that would have been GG boys, but I survived. So now I'm going to take the entry point here. My opponent's going to advance with the Kyogre, and I have to come back. I have to come back. We're going to Z move here. We have pretty good. I mean, even if you do hit the double edge, we're still, I don't know. Yeah, that's the double edge. Yeah, obviously we wouldn't want the double edge. But we KO the Kangaskhan, and now my opponent is going to DC here. And I'm like, come on, Lycanroc. This is my Lycanroc level 10 with that counter. Let's go. Let's go. Opponent was just trying to end the game right away. I don't know if I don't know. But they rolled a miss, and unfortunately we don't KO here, but I'm going to take the entry point to prevent the Coco from coming on. And now they're going to attack me with the Goodra, the EX Goodra, but gets outsped with the quick attack with the Shaman. Now let's talk about this next play. My opponent is definitely going to DC here again. They're going to try and KO. Oh, no, I'm going to DC here. Oh, damn it. All right. let me talk about this play. All right, I had a couple options here. Well, actually, in my opinion, I only had one real option. I could have moved my Shaman right next to the Wobbuffet. I mean, my Shaman does have a dodge, and we can hope that whatever attacks the Shaman, we just hit dodge on dodge. However, my opponent does have the long throw, so that's not good. I mean, we could have attacked with the Shaman because this thing does have a large miss, but even if it does hit the counter, we can't win here. So my thought process was this. All right, we're going to DC with the Regirock because what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to hit the explosion. And when we hit the explosion, we can threaten the game with the Shaman, and the opponent is going to be forced to burn the goal block. And then we can bring on our Terrakion, and we can basically reset. But we got very fortunate because this thing does have a large miss, and that is going to be GG, boys, to Bub. Let's jump into match number 2. All right, guys, match number 2, I kind of took a little offense. And the reason being, check out this man's name, okay? You suck. Like, that kind of hurts, man. Like, come on, bro. It's a friendly game. You don't got to be like that. His name is You Suck. Got pretty meta figures. I mean, every figure in here is pretty, well, with the exception of Sceptile, Rip Sceptile, unless you're Gigs. But these are pretty meta figures. I think he's got Megas on all of them. Gardevoir, Sceptile, Lucario. Yeah. So pretty good figures, and he's just rocking the Resolute. I wonder if he has a, I don't know why, well, probably doesn't have the regular form. So anyway, my opponent is going to open up with the Keldeo. We're going to open up with the, and you know what? I always had problems with Keldeos, so I actually like having the Terrakion there. So they bring out the Gengar. We're going to stop the rush with the Aggron, and then they bring up Lucario. We're going to bring on our, let's see, which one was this? The Lycanroc. This was, I'm pretty sure it's the, yeah, the stealth hit one. And, dude, great play by my opponent because now he's forcing me in two bad spots. So I move up my Terrakion because I don't want to lose my Terrakion. Even though this one can, I mean, it does have the counter, but that was my thought process. So I'm like, all right, we want to eliminate the most risk. We want to keep our Terrakion because Terrakion does good against Keldeo. Terrakion does good against Gengar, and Terrakion does okay against the Sceptile. Whereas the Lycanroc does have a shot at hitting counter when the Ray wants to attack with the Dragon Sphere or the Mega Ray. So that's why I made that play. So now they're going to play the Dragon Sphere here. And now they're going to Meteoric Teachings, which they just did just to get rid of my stealth hit. I don't know how I feel about the Dragon Sphere and then the Meteoric Teachings, but I think I would have just done the Meteoric Teachings right away. Dragon Sphere possibly later. But we do get the Stone Edge, unfortunately. And what I decided to do here is I'm like, all right, we're going to do it for the tube. We're showing off the Lycanroc. We're going to DC. We're going straight after this Ray. We're definitely going to get the counter. I mean, it would be bad if we hit Fly. So I was kind of scared hitting this, and they hit the Dragon Ascent, and I hit the Roar, and I was like, you know what? We're not going to re-roll because this gives him weight. So we're going to try and lower the amount of turns on the Mega. So I'm going to Air Balloon here, and we're going to threaten game, and we're going to attack the Keldeo, like I said, to burn another turn of the Mega. And, of course, this thing is going to hit Secret Sword, but that doesn't matter because all of my damage is above 100. But now they have to cover goal, and we just burned 3 turns of the Mega. Let's see what I do here. I Max Revive here. I Max Revive here because I wanted to get rid of the Mega. Like, I understand I was going to lose my my Terrakion, but what I wanted to do was get rid of the Mega Ray. That, I don't know. That, I mean, when I made that play, I was like, it's debatable, but I don't want to lose my Lycanroc, which, I don't know. Debatable play in my opinion. Please let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments below. But when I was playing, it made sense to me. I was like, all right, let's sack the Terrakion so we can burn the Mega. But they're going to Mega here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to DC. I'm going to try to Brutal Swing both of these figures away, make them burn the goal block, but for some reason I don't respin. I am now confused. And he burns the goal block anyway. And I'm like, all right. So when he did that, this is what I did. This is my thought process. I'm like, all right, my Z gauge is up. My win condition here is the Shaman. So I need to bring my Shaman over here. However, I cannot just advance with my Shaman because if I do, then the opponent is going to move the Sceptile in over here. So I was like, all right, I need to protect myself. I need some sort of insurance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my Lycanroc back. And hopefully that baits my opponent into bringing up the Lucario. And if it brings up the Lucario, that burns a turn, and it allows me to bring up my Shaman right here. So that is why I move back. And when my opponent moved up to Lucario, I'm like, it's over. It's over. I got this. So now he's going to, I mean, great placement here. It forces me to cover up goal, and then he can surround my Lycanroc the following turn. But like I said, it's pretty much GG boys because I have the Z move. And all we have to really do is hope that the Ray does not hit fly. So they're going to surround my Lycanroc and attack my other Lycanroc. And we get the stealth hit. I thought about just hopping over just for fun, but I was like, nope, that is GG boys. Let's go. The Bloom Doom, the Shaman going head-to-head with the Ray and KOing the Ray. Getting the natural miss. Let's go. Feels bad. Feels good for me. GG boys. Ah, it feels good having a Shaman KOing Ray. And then the opponent is just going to Z-move for some reason. I was hoping I would hit the explosion here. It'd be quite funny if I did. But I do not. We just get the multi-blast. But that is good game. So GG boys to my opponent. You suck. In actuality, you, sir, lost. I'm not going to say you suck because that's just bad sportsmanship, bro. You just GG boys. All right, let's jump into the last match. All right, last match. This was today, I believe it was today. Yeah, those matches were the other. Oh, yeah. So look at this deck. Very, very interesting deck. For some reason, I think this was like an old player coming back because, dude, when was the last time we seen Xerneas? I was like, whoa, I was kind of excited to see Xerneas, but this is level 10, or yeah, this is chain to 10. This is chain to 10. This is chain to 10. Level 10. This is chain to 10. Level 10. I'm pretty sure these are all. Chain to 7? Like, what is this at? Chain to level 10? Why is this thing level 10? What does Fairy Mist even do? While this Pokemon's on the field, your Fairy type Pokemon receive a +10 boost to attack. I mean, I would totally rock the Xerneas in a Fairy deck, but I don't even think I have one. When placed adjacent to this Pokemon, your Pokemon will be boosted from 0 to 1 MP to 2 MP, and your opponent's Pokemon will be reduced from 3 MP. Wow, okay. Geomantic gives it +50, the Moonblast. Xerneas needs a buff, 100%. So anyway, I think this was an old player returning just by looking at the figures, but they're going to open up with the Mew, and then I am going to open up with a Terrakion, and they bring up the Virizion, and here, let's just talk about this play, all right? So this was after work, okay? I get home after work, and I'm like, I got about 15 minutes before I go to the gym, so we're going to try and play a game. So we play this game. Anytime I see somebody move something right here, I immediately move up because I'm like, oh, they're going to try to go between me, either Typhoon Slash me or cheese me or whatever, you know, with the raid. Doesn't matter. So I immediately just move. That reflex just to move up, and as soon as I did that, I was like, oh my god, I have to check this my man's plates. He's got double hurdle jump and the counter attack, and I was like, great, hold on. Okay. So I understand if I don't attack him or KO him, he's definitely going to hurdle jump me, and I'm going to lose my Terrakion the following turn. So that is why I attacked, and I'm already in a terrible predicament. So my opponent is going to do exactly that. The double X attack? What? He's going to double, and here I just go in and I attack. Again, I don't DC because, like I said, this isn't really a tournament. I'm just playing the league. I don't care if I lose my rating. Would have benefited me if I DC'd here because then I wouldn't have lose my Terrakion, but I'm like, it's okay. We can figure it out. So now they're going to take the entry point with the Mew. I'm going to cover up goal, and they're going to advance up with the Virizion, and I'm going to bring in my stopper here. So they're going to move up, and I'm going to move up as well to try and threaten game. I want to get some cheese. I want to get a stealth hit cheese, but they're smarter than that. I wanted them to play something right here, but they're not going to. So now I'm going to long throw here, and we're going to bring on my other Lycanroc. Like I said, I'm going to try to get something. I want to try and get some cheese, and my opponent is going to hop over and X attack. I'm like, really? But like, okay, of course I'm gonna roll the miss. Like when that, I was like, dude, like come on. So now we have to cover up because I don't want to get Typhoon Slashed. And so here I'm going to attack. I'm attacking my Mew because I do have the counter. This is my level 10 chain 10 Lycanroc, and the counter will beat Mew. And I was like, oh wow, we got it the first time. Let's go. So now I'm gonna max revive here. I'm going to advance because I want to use my Terrakion on the Suicunes. So they're going to be a little defensive here, and here, okay, so I want to talk about this play. I move up my Terrakion here, and I was like, all right, I've got my DCs. This is my Lycanroc with the level 5 into the stealth hit. So what I want to do is I want to DC, I want to stealth hit, and I want to surround this Suicune. I want to do it for the tube. I want to show off the Lycanroc, But then I thought about it, and I was like, even if I do hit the roll, like that doesn't really benefit me because it clusters 3 of my mons right here. It clusters 3 of my mons, and then the Sableye can advance here and really kind of threaten my Shaman. I don't know if you have the Mega Sableye. I don't think you did. Oh, you do have the Mega Sableye. Yeah, so that would have been, that's why I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to advance with this Lycanroc, and I do have the Air Balloon, so we're going to see if my opponent sees it. And he's going to move closer, and he does not see it. I'm like, all right, let's go. Now we're going to Air Balloon. And now we only have 2 figures on this side opposed to having 3. They're going to advance here. I'm moving my Lycanroc over because I want to, like I said, I want to attack here. And my opponent, for some reason, doesn't advance here with their Sableye. And they're going to Z-move me. They're going to Z-move this man, level 10, with the counter. Let's go. Get out of here. GG, boys. I don't know why you wanted to attack my Lycanroc. Like, look how badass Lycanroc is, dude. He looks so cool. And that, my friends, is GG, boys, to Squeaky. You should have just moved up the Sableye and attacked the Sableye, like the Mega Sableye. That's 100% what I would have done. I did not threaten your goal whatsoever. Like, I mean, you have the large sheer cold, so I mean, I probably would have lost the roll with the Terrakion, but I don't know. If you were going to Z-move, it probably should have been the Terrakion. That's it instead of the Lycanroc. But that's it, boys. We're gonna cut the game or video there. Oh, actually, you know what? We still haven't seen. We don't know we're gonna get our We don't know when we're going to get our update, our Z-powered update. We don't know specifically, so we're going to continue the series, and what I want to do is we are going to do probably Fairy. I don't want to do Ghost. Maybe Psychic. Here, let's see. So on the board is Fairy, Psychic. Did we do Dark? We kind of did Dark. Not Fighting. Not Poison. We can try Ground. Ground's just as bad, though. I kind of want to try Fairy, but let's take a look at Fairy. Fairy's going to be interesting because of all the Tabus. So, I don't know. Maybe. I think I want to try Fairy. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to cut it there. Please let me know in the comments below kind of what you guys want to see, if it's Ground or Fairy, something like that. And we'll see what we can do. So we're going to cut the matches or the video there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.